Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And I know this is a matchup, Greg, that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Mashburn. Puts it up from 12. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Grant for 3. They grab their own miss. From the arc. The shot, no good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Usually Davis is the guy starting the break, igniting it, but this time he's well positioned to finish this one off.
Mourning kicks to Butler. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jones from outside. And the Heat on another 3.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
Passes it to McClure. Now the pass to Mashburn. With the drive. And it's Miami with the rebound. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Barry. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Barry in a strong finish with 2 hands.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's McClure. Shot to stop the run. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot's good from Barry.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Wesley. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
His team is down, but with the...
Oh, my! What a play.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Barry, three-pointer, Butler, and the Heat, another three.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Miami leading by 13. Barry the pass to Mourning. Count it.
Mourning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
Davis with it. In the game against Chicago. He was very impressive. Pass to Lynch. The three. It's hauled in by Barry. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Shots good from Butler.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Pass to Mashburn. To stop the run. Here's McClure. The layup off target. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Barry the pass to Grant. The shot, no good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Mashburn. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Mashburn with a determined rim attack. Throwing it down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mourning. And it's rebounded by Mashburn.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Passes to Lynch. The dish to Davis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Mashburn. The rebound by Grant.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Barry. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Timeout.
Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. P.J. Brown's checked in for Jamal McClure. The Hornets trail by 18. Now Davis. Inside, Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Nice distributing from Davis there. Excellent job reading the defense and finding the open teammate.
Here's Barry, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
The pass to Mashburn. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. The Heat leading by 18. Jones, that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got 7 points in the game. New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Yeah, it always always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
Berry, the pass to Jones. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mashburn, the pass to Brown. Working through the early stages of the season, Greg, how long does it take for teams to establish rotations?
Kevin, some teams know day one how they're going to look, but for a lot of teams that made roster changes, maybe coaching changes, it could literally take half the season to figure it out.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Jones. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Fires for three, and the Heat, another three.
Extremely capable of big nights. Eddie Jones is your ideal two-guard. Can step up and handle the heavier workload.
And Campbell throws it down.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Berry. The kick outside to Butler. Puts up a three. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the paint. Here's Augman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Got that one up quick. Berry's got 18 points.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
Wesley, the pass to Augman.
Switch.
From the stripe. Again, the Hornets score. And it's Jones with the ball for the Heat. Here's Berry. 18 points for him. And that one's good by Butler.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Berry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and Augman there picking his spots well. Superb at using his body on both ends of the floor. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Off target with his 3. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Magic.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Pass to Alexander. Here's Augman. He takes it in, and Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker who does a good job timing his jump.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And it's Wesley missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year, 86% from the stripe.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And here is Wesley, another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Alexander, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Barry. And he lays it straight in. Barry's got 30.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's to Panya. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Wesley with the ball. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Davis kicks to McGlory. Wide open. Not going to go that time.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's to Panya. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Alexander. Can't hit from in close. Here's Miami now. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. For 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Passes it to McGlory. It's not going to go for him. And Miami shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by House is no good. Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Oisa. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Lynch, he's checked in for New Orleans.
For New Orleans, George Lynch.
Here's Augman. He's got 6, and the Hornets miss again. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Best. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Davis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Barry's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's House outside. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Elton Campbell. Jamal Mashburn.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Augman. The pass to Lynch. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Almost, but it rolls out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside, House. And he's good on the 3-ball. House has got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Campbell, the pass to Mashburn. To the middle to end the cold streak, and Campbell throws it down.
You take a look at the assist numbers for Mashburn, and this is a guy who excels at passing the ball, especially from the forward position.
Pass to House. Jacks up a 3. The Heat rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Shot's good from Barry.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Right side Davis. Pass to Campbell. Here's Augman. Here is Lynch. Pass to Mashburn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, of course, the big story again this year, Michael Jordan coming back into the league.
And he showed it in his first year back. He still has it. You wonder if this might be the last run, though. Still, always a treat to watch the GOAT play.
Best passes to House. Here's Barry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Now here is Davis. Not a lot of room. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 10 points for Davis.
Physical at the 1. Davis enjoys being down low. Much more comfortable there than jacking up threes.
Yes, that goes in.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
There's the pass to Best. His three-pointers off the mark. Hornets shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Augman's shot is off. The Heat have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Barry driving in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. With the step back. It's Davis on the wing. He's got 10. Ogman passes to Mashburn. Davis gets a wide open look. That three off the mark. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Pass to Best. Here's the three. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Davis, the pass to Ogman over House. Ogman's shot is off. Miami controlling the game. Shoots the three. And again, Miami with the... Triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Mashburn. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mashburn's got his third basket of the night right there.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside, House. No good on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Davis against Jones. Puts it up from 17, and Davis can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Back to Davis from downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Barry's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the inside. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. Here's Mashburn. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Jones with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's to Panya. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now Davis. Pass to Campbell. And there's the pass to Mashburn. Excellent D that time from Jones. The Heat shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Three-pointer, Butler buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Yeah.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Wesley. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Ashburn, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
On the basket by Jones.
From deep, Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown with the screen on Ellis. Here's Moiso, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Moiso, he's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Wesson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Mashburn. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Butler on the wing. The three. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Ashburn, no good. The Heat shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Ellis can't get it to go. New Orleans got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Alexander. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Jones fires for three, and again another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Will it go? And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Miami, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Davis against Jones. Davis, the pass to Mashburn. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, here's Mourning. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And so it's New Orleans with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Here's Grant. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Ryan Grant, one shot.
Boy, Grant, very physical and a strong player. I mean, he's somebody that doesn't mind thumping and bumping in there.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 14.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Davis against Jones. Right side Davis. Passes to Lynch. And here is Wesley. The pass to McClure. Over Mourning. Off the left rim and out. Here's Barry. Covered by Wesley. Here's Mourning. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Wesley, and it's blocked. They recover it. Davis, the pass to Wesley. It's hauled in by Barry.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Mourning, over McClure. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Mourning's got 6 in the quarter.
Understands when he should take the mid-range, Jay. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
On the wing, Davis. Pass to Lynch. Lets it go with the 3. And the Hornets miss again. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the left wing. Here's Mourning. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Heat moving the ball around. Barry, the pass to Mourning. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 48.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
The 3 from Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Barry's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Mourning. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Davis. They set the pick. Pass to Mashburn. Here's McClure. No good. And Miami the other way now. Cuts off the pass. The pass to Wesley. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. The 3 from Davis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Grant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Barry, the pass to Jones. And the Heat, another 3.
3 points.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
So it's the Hornets now. Shot's good by Wesley.
David Wesley has a nice-looking release on that three-point shot, so you got to respect him from there.
Pass to Barry. Grant for 3. Campbell grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And stolen by Butler. One-on-one here. Here's Barry. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Inside. Here's Wesley. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Barry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Mourning can't make it work. Here's Augman. He's guarded by Mourning. Pass to Augman. And here is Wesley. Passes it to Augman. Now Campbell. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Barry. Jones against Wesley. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Putting on a show. Jones bust out the highlight reel there with that slam.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Grant against Campbell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Courtney Alexander.
Here's Barry. Grant for 3. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Hornets shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. There's the pick. Here's Alexander. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
Here's Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one's off. Still out of sync. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the pass to Mourning. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
P.J. Brown's checked in for New Orleans. That free throw good from Mourning.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
Out left to the wing. Here's Alexander. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Barry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Miami foul. Brian Grant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so Brown will bring it up for New Orleans. Moiso, he's covered by Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Hornets, Jerome Moiso, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And Miami shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And there it is for him. Barry's got 52 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
He feeds it to Grant over Moiso. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Augman. 8 points for him. Wesley misses the wing J. Pass to Grant. In transition, here comes Miami.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Alexander passes to Augman. Here's Alexander. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Barry.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And he dunks it down.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Brown with a screen on Jones. Wesley. Mourning with some nice D. Here's Barry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Butler, no good. Here's Alexander. Defended by Jones. In transition, here comes Miami. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Moiso. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jones for 3 and another assist. The chemistry. He has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Alexander. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound by the Heat. Mourning's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Barry, the pass to Morning. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. And yes, it's good. He's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for New Orleans. Lynch comes in for Alexander. And Drew's subbed in for David Wesley. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Drew. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Lynch. Banked in off the glass. Lynch has got his second basket of the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Best.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ogman's shot is off. Passes it to Best. Here's Barry. Off target from outside. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Best. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. 59 points for Big Daddy.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Bullard. He's guarded by Ellis. This one for 3. Ashburn, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Ellis, right side. From deep. They get it back. And the pass to Barry. Here's Best. Here's to Panya. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Mashburn, sent away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Alexander's checked in.
Alexander.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. New Orleans moving it around. There's a good screen. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Barry the pass to Ellis. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be as an undersized player.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Drew. The 10-footer. That one goes. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Alexander. Pass to Drew. There's a screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Bryce Drew at the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Barry. The three-pointer, no good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander, and good that time. Alexander's got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Drew gets the bucket. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's to Panya. Bullard pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A steal. Here's Barry. They get it again. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Drew. Passes to Ogden. Here's Drew. Goes up on the high post. That one doesn't drop. And here are the Heat now. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. It's House outside. Grabs the rebound again.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here is House. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ogden. Great defense that time from Ellis.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Barry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
With the teardrop, rebounded by Ellis.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's House outside. He's off on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Bryce Drew. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jamal McGlure, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he makes both free throws. And Miami shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Drew. And he makes good on the layup. Drew's got 10 points in just the second half.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Floats one up. Drew misses. Here's Barry. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for it.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Poke loose. Here's House. And another basket for Miami.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
The pass to Ogden. Here's Bullard. Here's Alexander. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to Alexander. Pass to Best. Here's Barry. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Passes it to Bullard. Here's Alexander. Miami grabs the miss. Ellis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the pass to Barry. Here's Best. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Ogden. Here's McGlure. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss. Ellis outside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Both teams will make substitutions.
One shot. Here we go.
That free throw good from Ellis.
And what you love about Ellis, the all-around game, can score, rebound, block shots, and he does it all with a flair.
Ball's knocked loose, and here we go. It's Butler, and Jones slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Alexander. And the Hornets miss again. The Heat shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Barry. Back to Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 34 points.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Pass to Davis. Here's the feed to McClure. 2 points. That one goes. McClure's got his first 2 points.
Excellent feed from Baron Davis that time.
The pass to Barry. Beyond the arc. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Kicks it to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The shot off that time. Good D by Jones. And Miami shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And Jones with the stuff.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Barry the pass to Mourning over McClure. And it's Miami with another.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Daddy.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Alexander, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Alonzo Mourning. First free throw is good.
Courtney Alexander taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Barry. And again for 3. Barry's his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Alexander, defended by Butler. And Jones over to help. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
To Miami.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
From deep, Ellis. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Davis has got the ball. Lynch's shot is off. Here's Barry. Butler from outside. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.